Hello, and welcome to another episode of Hadrian's Forge. I'm Scott. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're just starting, welcome. Uh, Today is going to be an interesting one. We're going to go through the process of developing a prototype. Should be fun. I think it'll be fun. I hope everybody else will like it. And don't forget, you have an opinion. That's what the comment section is for. And while you're down there, hit the like button. And while we're at it, let's get going. Alrighty, then here we are. As with any project, I obviously didn't show the cuts. I think we had enough of cutting videos from the adjustable bending jig, don't you think? Anyway, here I have, obviously because we're trying to put twists, we'll just start with square instead of round. I have two 8-inch pieces, as if we were starting round, and then we're going to do things, and then we measure and find out any changes based on that. And we have two pieces because we're going to do one. We're going to twist it first, and then round our section and do our tapers. And on the other one, we're going to do our section, round our section, and then do our tapers, and then twist it. So basically, at this point, we would just need to mark it. I'm going to go ahead and mark it as if I already knew the final dimensions, which would be 1/7 and a hair for the set. The pin, sorry, the pin for the pin. And then it wraps around, and it's about 1.5 inches. I'm going to just rough it at 1.5 inches for right now. And that's, again, as we go through the process, that is one of the numbers that may or may not change. So we're marking it off of center. Which would make it 5.5. Okay. And now, when we do the initial twist on, let's go ahead and just say this would be the, I'm going to twist it so that the twist goes into a little bit. And then I'll use the guillotine tool in the 1/4 inch round for the extensions. I'll switch it. Pardon. I will go ahead and change over so that Now we're just going to around this section. And just as a reminder, at the time of this video recording, the audio equipment is on order to increase sound quality, so bear with me. Let's get going. Basically, right now we're just going to add the tapers and scrolls. I probably won't leave a lot of that in the editing, just enough to say, hey, I did it. So let's go ahead. Now, I didn't show the forging on this one because this is about the twist. So here's the twist coming up. tap. Well, I think we've learned from this one that we're going to twist it first and then taper. So I'm going to take and test it, take one more step, and see what we like, and then I'll meet you over at the table. Okay, not too terrible. I'll try and speak up for the camera at the moment. Here are the two samples that we had built, or I had built, those of us that went on the journey together. This is the twisted first, and then tapered and scrolled, and this is the tapered and scrolled, and then twisted. I'm not sure how well that they kind of all, as you can see, did not stay aligned, and they all twisted themselves out of proportion. So that was one thing that's decided, is that we will twist it first. Okay, second, this one had 2-inch tapers. I adjusted because it's a little bit more metal than the 1 inch, and this one is 1.5 inch taper, which I think I really like a lot better. It comes up with the same taper as the original round, so that's what we're going to go with. So let's go ahead and mark our sheet that it's going to be the for the taper, and then with basically all right. Next is the positioning of the round. That is, we came up with it would take 1 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch per inch. Extends it out, 1/4 inch per inch. And basically right here, we need to get it right. Oh, the size. This is the size of the original, and we're going to change the size on it. Because I think it'll make it more functional, be slightly bigger, and it'll carry the aesthetic twist better. But we'll get to that here in a second. So we want, because we're going to want to do that first, we're going to want to put it to center, and start it over with 1/4, and this way to 1 3/4 inches to give us a total of to give us our centerpiece, and as this one is set at the new diameter, it starts right there at the top, and it came out to be exactly 2 inches here. So making our initial markings at 2 inches. We'll extend that out just enough to make it fit right. And as you can see, it didn't quite close. And using these ones onto this, basically just add a grand total of an overall inch to the start bar. For a 9-inch start. And that's basically. Oh, and the other thing, a couple of minor details is when I'm guillotining to make this, do a little bit better job. Some of these raised when I'm doing the rounding, make sure they're up, straight up, and we'll see if I can't work them out better. And the other thing is that I still haven't solved the problem with the induction forge not heating up really small stuff. So to do the tapers and the scrolls, I will be using the propane forge. Although I'm not sure how long that will keep, because I'm working on new coils as we speak. And as from the last episode, you got to watch me make my first. Anyway, so now we have basically a pattern here, which basically we're going to start with a 9-inch square, mark it 1/4 off center, 1 3/4 the other way off center, and that gives us a 2. And when we get done rounding it out, it'll be the extra 2.5 that we need, 2 3/8 right there, for the pin, the slide. Taper it out, 1.5 tapers, and that's pretty much it. And we now have a pattern to go off of. So let's see. Well, I don't know about you, but I found that a learning curve in many ways. So there will be a part 2. All more reason for you to hit that subscribe and notify button so you get that reminder that it's there. And don't forget, you are wonderful people. I will talk to you then. Laters.